So, do we really think that Ian and B will actually make a good couple? I definitely think that Vicky was close to being in trouble there. Vicky just can't keep her hands off Zach. To be honest, I actually like Zach and Vicky, but at the same time I feel a little bit sorry for Ross, because I know that like Ross really loves her, and I know that with everything that happened with Joel and everything else, like he really has tried so hard to do everything for her. So yeah, I am actually really interested and intrigued by this one, as to where it goes and sort of who Vicky's going to end up choosing to be with. Oh my god, we have to mention the B situation. Honestly, the fact that she went out her way to buy the same dress as Honey so that they could be exactly the same as each other, and then the fact that obviously she paid at the restaurant and she's paying with the card in Honey's name and everything, I mean, and then Penny finding it. I feel like Honey needs to find this out. I actually feel bad for Honey, because it's like she's just trying to copy her and copy every single thing that she ever does. So Big Sam news, obviously she got the all clear, which is good. I'm glad that like they didn't drag this out and like make it a horrible hard watch. They kind of just got to the point. We know that she had the cancer, but she's all fine now. They've obviously done the operation, done the radiotherapy, everything that needs to be done, and she seems to be okay. So yeah, that's all good. But also, speaking of Sam, obviously when she went home and they were throwing her a party, she didn't really like it too much, and she goes out and obviously she bumps into Zach. Now obviously we know that Zach and Sam are like good friends and everything like that, and they know each other really well, and so they were talking with each other, and of course I think Zach and Sam are going to end up together, I'm not going to lie, and I wouldn't mind if they did, because it would mean that Vicky could be with Ross, and yeah, that would be good. However, the problem is obviously she was chatting to Zach, and her and Zach nearly did end up together, and then obviously Zach goes back to Vicky and is like, I'm done with the situation, I'm absolutely fine. And him and Vicky go alright until Vicky gets a text of someone blackmailing her. So the big question is, who's took this picture and who's blackmailing Zach and Vicky, because this could be anybody, I'm not going to lie. I feel like Cindy was looking shifty, but at the same time Cindy does this kind of thing all the time, so it's like, would it be too obvious if it was her? I don't know. Right, I'm not going to lie, but I need Ian and B to get together, because I think they will be a good couple, although obviously B is still up to her old tricks and she's now still trying to get more money off Billy and Honey, which is like awful. Well, clearly Ravi isn't doing good, because with what happened with Devinder, that would not have been Ravi's like usual reaction, would it? So, I mean, this blackmailer only wants 20 grand. I mean, not that much, innit? But how is Vicky and Zach and everybody going to find this money? And the big question is, who is the blackmailer? Because obviously they've tracked the location and they're saying that they think it's somebody in Peter and Lauren's house. So yeah, who knows? But like, it doesn't mean to say it was. It could have just been a visitor. Like, nobody knows. Yeah, so I mean, who knows? We're going to have to find out who it is and do something about it. So yeah, clearly Ravi's struggling, as we could say, with the point that he's having these sort of nightmares that he's nearly hitting people. I mean, that's not okay. He really needs to get some sort of help. I feel like now that Suki knows though, things might go a little bit better. Phil needs to go and see Nigel, he just does. Honestly, Ian tried to talk to him about B and stuff as well, so cute. I think Ian and B are going to end up together. And obviously, yeah, when they were visiting Nigel, they found out that Louis is Vicky's blackmailer. And of course, it's worked out alright in the end. However, Ian, obviously, because Ian knows about Vicky and Zach, he's not happy about it. And he's just said to Ross that he's too busy to be best man. Although, of course, who's Ross now picked as best man, because Ian can't date Zach, the one person that has been doing the dirty with his wife, unknowns to him.